this just takes me back to our plant medicine journeys with the shamans who use this to shake, rattle, and roll. Welcome, Gary.
Thank you.
So let's do this a little bit more because we want to wait till a few more people will join us. So grateful that you have joined us here today to share from your heart, to share from your soul.
I appreciate it. It's a real honor. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity.
So as we continue just to wait for our tribe to join, you shared that there was one song that really touched your heart, and it was the grandmother song. And so I'll just sing the very first line so that we can start to ground into your experience of your miracle. Let's go ahead and just close our eyes and feel the counsel of our grandmothers surrounding us. We hear the voice of our grandmothers calling us. We hear the voice of our grandmother's song. They whisper, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. I hear the voice of my grandmother's calling us. I hear the voice of my grandmother's song. Thank you. So, Gary, when we started this journey, just a couple of breaths ago,
Yes.
I remember just this heart of yours that showed up here so open and ready. And that was, I think, last Saturday that I first met this beautiful soul, this beautiful heart. And today when we met, this pure heart, the very first thing that you shared from your heart was actually tears.
Yep.
And I can even see that there are tears now rolling down your cheek. And you shared that you don't usually cry. You don't show that part of you, and how beautifully awakened you are today to actually, with your vulnerability of heart, to share these tears that are both tears of letting go and tears of joy.
Truly, it's a miracle. It's never come naturally to show my emotions, but it feels so easy after having this week of opening up and really naturally, not manicured like a lot of things in my life and telegraphed. This is something that's been able to manifest with the Rythmia program. And I tried the first night of ceremony. I knew exactly how I was going to do it. And I found out that was exactly how not to do it. And it was a really a night to remember, but it was not about me. I was helping the whole world. I was doing all the things that I just always want to do because I am a giver and I just want to make people smile. But I needed to do the work, and it was here for me. And you can make other people smile if you're not smiling. So I found out how to smile. Thank you.
So with that inner smile, can you share with us how your heart feels to truly be in its vulnerable expression, in its vulnerable way of returning home?
So final night with Mitva, the shaman, who is Israeli, and he asked us to go around and all speak our intention. And I'd spent lots of time making all these different intentions that I knew were going to be what I needed. And I'd spoke my intention. I don't even remember what I said because it didn't speak to me at all. And so as the night evolved and the way I was able to connect with my soul, because and I know all the words, I've read all the words, I know, but I never knew how to spell soul. I didn't know. It wasn't part of my makeup. And when I was able to connect with my soul, my intention just came to me so easily. And I opened up my heart, and I found out how my heart can now tell the truth. And when my heart tells the truth, then I can love with sincerity. And so that became my intention. And so that began the miracle. It was beautiful. Yeah, it's really life changing.
There's such a gentleness, I have to say, to the strong warrior spirit that you are. And with that essence of your truth and connecting to and merging with your soul at all costs and healing your heart, this gentleness of this warrior spirit is now ready to really return home in a new way.
Yes.
And as you so beautifully said, that now you're really ready to love for real. Can you speak more about what that means?
I just feel um, I've always thought that the people in my life were there because I could connect with them and they had the energy that allowed us to have something special. Um, but I feel now that, again, it was what my head was telling my heart. Now my heart can speak.
Right.
My heart speaks. And it's so much easier to feel love. And I think as I walk out of this campus, I will be able to speak that love and be able to absorb that love and bring that love in whatever forms. It doesn't make a difference. Humankind, mankind, that one special person, and I'll just let it listen and vibrate and feel whatever energy comes its way.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm answering the question exactly.
Beautifully, beautifully,
Yeah.
beautifully. Yes. So that is the miracle. That is the miracle.
Yeah,
And
true.
with really walking with your miracle, how is life going to change for you?
I'm hopeful. Um, I haven't really thought about that.
So
And
take a moment.
again,
Let's do it. Let's do a
I don't want to,
moment.
I don't want to again um, walk those footsteps until they guide me
Yes.
and my heart and my soul guide me.
Yeah.
Um, I had such incredible happenings on Thursday night. Um, I'm going a little in my direction
Mhm.
because the people that have been in my life, who have passed in my life, just they all spoke to me. They were all there. Um, and having them be able to smile down at me and talk to me. I've never relished the idea of dying, but it's it's really would be a beautiful transition. And it's just a transition. It's our inevitability. And there is no fear. There's just love and knowledge and appreciation for our lives. And I love every day and I live every day and it will be the fullest days of my life. So but I'm good with with everything, and I have some peace with that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's a blessing to be able to come around
Yeah.
to that and allow. Again, I want to make sure everybody else feels this way because I just want to help everybody. But yeah, so it's screaming out at me at how beautiful this transition is for me and how it's going to allow me to fill up my life. And I have this this giving thing on me, and it's going to, I hope, be channeled into finding some way to serve, some way to really give back, um, whether it's financial or not, but just make a difference on the people around me, on people's lives. Allow me to do something else besides keep doing what's I've been doing,
Yeah.
for the last 30 years. Yeah.
Amazing. So, because you did have such an incredible connection to the ancestral realms,
My mezuzah.
your mezuzah. So, again, because you had such a great connection with the ancestral realms,
Yeah.
was there or is there a message that you could tune us all into as you were in contact with them?
I the way it was able to um, allow me to meet my soul and open up my soul and open up my heart. And I think the message is in the way I walk my life from here, the way I look at people and be grateful for things that I have and things that I can do and be able to have some purpose. It just was the springboard to find a different way in which to live out my life and live every day and affect people in a positive, beautiful, happy way. Yeah.
So amazing. You know, it's so funny. I'm laughing because the first day I met you, I saw this like very tough, incredible Hulk,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And
Not
now
that incredible.
well, you were like, you know, your essence was like, whoa, you know,
Yeah.
your presence
Yeah.
was that.
Yeah.
And you also kind of held yourself that way, and just me witnessing how you were talking with people, and like
Yeah.
it was a very fatherly warrior spirit
Yeah.
in you, and you're like a gentle giant.
Thank you. I have to tell you a story. So, speaking with you, and it didn't take me long to understand your essence and what you possess and your inner strength and your soul and your beauty and everything else. And the whole night, when I was finding my soul and being so happy, and I was thinking, but you became that that woman that I needed to fill up my heart, because not you personally in your
Sure.
physicality, but just your creation, your what you possess in terms of heart and love and caring and everything. How was I ever going to find somebody like you?
Aw.
There is no Parashakti. This is the gold standard. How can that's what I want as a person in my life, and that's going to be really, really difficult. So that kept coming to me, that what I needed in the qualities of person to connect with and march with and walk with and love with and feel with and cry with. Yeah.
Aw.
So you were a little messenger as well.
Thank you so
Little
much.
lady.
Thank you so much. And I bless this prayer for you that you just spoke.
You spoke it not only to me, you've been witnessed on so many different channels. So right now, everybody, let's give him a lot of love. Gary just spoke to what his miracle is, the intention of his soul to meet his divine partner, which he met in the astral, and know and trust that in divine order and timing, she will appear because you're ready. And don't forget, I can't help but plug it in here. Rythmia has a dating app, Our
They
Love.
do?
Yes.
I heard about it.
Yes. Yes. And so
Yeah.
there's many beautiful, like-minded souls,
Yeah.
women who have done the work and continue to do the work. And now that you're claiming that part of you and knowing that you are worthy, she will show up if she hasn't already. How does that feel?
It feels perfect.
That's the miracle.
Online dating has not exactly been my strength and my way, but I will do everything. I'm sure the kind of people, just having been through Rythmia, it changes your life.
Yes.
Jerry and he's 99% in the first day and 38% on the second, and all those percentages sounded really silly sitting down and listening to them on the first day. And, the $61 million and his story and that story but that's how he had to pass on. That's how he has to pass on the message of how people heal here. And I understand it. That's the way you do it. But it truly is, there is no way for it not to affect your life in the most positive ways. And Parashakti, I've done many journeys. The last 4 years, there isn't a treatment, there isn't a medium, anything that's crossed in my path. I've tried it, I've done it. This is how you heal.
Yes.
But none of it worked. Nothing worked. I would do it and I would feel good because I had done it and I thought that it worked, but it was it's if you have a healthy mind, you have a healthy body. Yeah, so it's a very special place.
Beautiful.
I love the medicine. The
Yes.
medicine speaks to you.
Yes.
It's really, really incredible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, it's a clear channel to really receive your miracle here.
Oh yeah.
And so Jerry has created this for all of us to really be able to walk our walk.
Yes.
And so many blessings to you. So much gratitude for coming on and being your vulnerable, beautiful warrior self.
Thank you for this. Thank you for this.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Is there any last thing that you would like to share?
Oh, I could share a story.
Sure.
So on the second night, Sarah called for the second shot. And I'd done the first shot and I was as out of it as possible. And that's when Jeff had come to me and said to me, it's about you. And then it's like, okay, so the second night I'm going to do one shot. And then the second night shot, I'm not going to do the whole shot. I'm just going to do a little bit because I didn't want to purge like I had done the first night. And I needed to control this. So I put the shot glass in my pocket, went to the restroom, went up to Sarah, took the shot glass out of my pocket, and I gave it to her. And Sarah speaks so beautifully. I mean, her words were magical before, and she had spoken about, the white light that you carry, and how it illuminates your mind, and how it illuminates your heart, and how you'll just breathe it, and how it will come to you. And I gave her my shot glass. And she came back to me and she said, and she pointed inside the shot glass. And there were these two beautiful, beautiful white lights in there. And I was like, this is divine intelligence calling. This is the message. And then she looked at me and she said, I said, oh, those are my 2 magnesium capsules. It wasn't anything from the cosmos. It was just two magnesium capsules. Yeah. So that was kind of a funny little story that
And I'm sure there are many more
we
like
let.
that.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Yeah.
I saw you laughing all week.
Yeah.
So
It was brilliant. It was beautiful.
beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, come join us at Rythmia to get your miracle because it works each and every time, right?
Did for me.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Happy Saturday, and so much love to you all.